The last thing that we need to import from Scikit-learn, it's make classification from Scikit-learn, and that it's a function to generate to us a synthetic classification dataset. We are done from importing our models from Scikit-learn. Now let's import some of the libraries that's going to be used for the model evaluation. So the first one here is gonna be using a strain test split, also cross validation score. That is gonna be used for the model evaluation. Comma cross val score. We'll also import one of the most important libraries here called randomized search CV and grid search CV. If you remember that we have discussed about how we can optimize our model and find the best parameters to apply for our model. So let's import randomized search CV. Optimized search CV, also grid search CV. We're going to use this for search methods for hyperparameter tuning. Also, we need to evaluate our model as we discussed before that we're going to use some confusion matrix, accuracy and precision and recall matrix. So let's import these as well. Import confusion matrix. Also classification report. That is gonna help us to measure the performance. Also import the precision score. As well as the recall. F1 score as well. It's gonna use to evaluate our model. Do you remember when we have set our goals to have at least accuracy of 90% and the precision and recall has to be not less than 85%? So these are the key metrics that we're going to use to evaluate our model. The last library that we're going to import here is the ROC curve display. That is gonna help us to plot the ROC curve. So mainly these are the main libraries and functions that we're going to use to build our heart disease prediction model. So now we are done from importing the main libraries that we are gonna use to build our heart disease prediction model. I'm gonna go through quickly just to summarize each of these library with its usage. So as we say that the first one is NumPy. NumPy is a core library for numerical computing in Python. It provides support for arrays, metrics, and large multidimensional dataset. And it comes with the built-in mathematical functions for operations such as addition, multiplication, and some statistical analysis. Next, we have Pandas. Pandas is used for data manipulation and analysis, particularly with tabular data. It provides data frames which are like spreadsheets and series for one-dimensional data. It's essential for handling, cleaning, and preparing data. Matplotlib is basic plotting library used for creating static and animated and interactive visualization in Python. It's essential for generating charts like line graphs, bar plots, and scatter plots. Seaborn is built on top of Matplotlib and it simplifies creating statistical plots. It has better automatic handling of categorical variables and it's great for more advanced statistical visualizations. Next, we have Scikit-learn. Scikit-learn is used for machine learning libraries. It's a powerful library for machine learning. It offers algorithms for classification, regression, clustering, and dimensional reduction, as well as it has some tools for model evaluation such as cross-validation and hyperparameters tuning. The first one here we have is logistic regression. It's a foundational algorithm for binary classification problems. It's used for predicting categorical outcomes based on input features. The k nearest neighbor, its KNN, is a simple and innovative algorithm for classification based on distance to the nearest neighbors. We have also random forest classifier. It's an ensemble learning method used for classification and regression. It builds based on many decision trees and merges their results to improve accuracy and control overfitting. Important train and test split, as we've discussed before, it will help us to split our data into training and testing sets. Let's now move to the model evaluation. Scikit-learn provides multiple tools evaluating models such as cross-validation, confusion matrix, and classification reports. The first one is confusion matrix. The cross-validation score, as we mentioned, it's part of the model evaluation that we are going to see when we are coming to evaluate our model. The confusion matrix, it shows true positive, false positives, true negative, and false negative to evaluate the classifier performance. And as we mentioned, the cross-validation, it's a technique to evaluate performance of model by splitting the data into multiple training and testing set. So next we have the randomized search CV and grid search CV. It's used to find the best combination of hyperparameters like example of number of trees on that model or learning rate for a model. These are the ones that we have explained in the earlier sessions about the accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 score. It's used for to evaluate the model effectiveness and the model ability to detect the patterns from the data. The last one here we have is ROC curve. It's a receiver operating characteristic which is used to visualize the trade-off between sensitivity and specificity for binary classification.